And the houses here, they are not lazy.
What single man being there?
Not a single human being. It was cited in the entire community. I'm so sorry, I cannot miss the part of the name. I'll get that for you. So I told you earlier that Yele Sowore is up, but again, I think we should take a look at that quickly. I had some other, supporting sort of piece on the free Yele Sowore's, advocacy. So I'm going to just drop them, save time. But here, Yele Sowore, after he was released by the Nigeria police.
Sorry about your heart.
All right, guys. So we're going back to work.
Aluta continues.
Their father's father.
You don't get who they fear for the full country.
Yes, despite their hand, their papa.
Yes, now.
Despite their hand, we are going on.
We're going back to work, man. Okay. So we'll talk to you guys very much later in the evening after I'm seeing I will see a doctor now. But I want to thank our great lawyers, as you can see now. I thank my brother here. I'm the older brother, by the way. You guys know Akin very well. He has not slept since I left. And thank you, Mr. Thank you so much for great legal firework. All you guys out there, Black Boy. Very good to all of this. The revolution has just started.
Yes, sir.
Yes, there's not anybody can do that. An idea whose time.
How rich?
So, we'll be talking to you much later because I have to check the hands. Once in a while, they have to try us. We see whether we are still the people we say we are. Yes. So when they try it and it doesn't work, then they capitulate. All right. So thank you, everybody. Today I'm going to give them a bit of a break. Atiku, thank you. I heard you issued a statement. Peter Obi, thank you. Deji, man, I don't know where you are. Everybody was talking about here, Deji Adeyon too. Very dark man, Babaye, Juwon, take it back, guys. Mama P. Oh, Mama P, yes. I've never met you, even though I've heard a lot about you in Abuja. I hope to meet you one of these days. I saw Wise Man in Lagos, Jamil, everybody that's seeking, A3, and the crew that came all the way from Lagos. I think they came here for a purpose and they found this and they joined them. And I have to also especially thank all those retired policemen that I saw today. They melted my heart. This battle. We are together until the exit CPS. And all our police friends, we have already created a police movement, so they will hear from them very soon. So they will hear. But there's no time to take time, man. Revolution now.
So that was after his release. Now he can, tend to his health and care for the broken arm as well, So yeah, every soldier preparing for tomorrow's fight can sheath their swords now, Abi. until another time. Yesterday, it was reported that about 11 passengers were kidnapped on their way to Abuja while they got to Kogi, and they got taken from a public, transport. And this was the aftermath.
That was rushed into the victim. So this mass, I don't know where they are from, but I want to interview the driver. Driver, sorry, I beg. Sorry, we want to know where you load from. The park you load from.
I loaded from Onitsha.
Okay.
Going to Abuja.
Okay.
So now
kidnappers come attack you.
Come attack us.
And please, we want to know how many passengers do you load from the park?
I loaded full load, full bus.
Full bus.
16 passengers.
Okay.
So I want to check. Let me know how much. How many passengers are not there.
Okay.
Let me confirm.
Okay. So, all right, no problem. While you are checking, we have to interview you well so that the people that have their own people inside your bus will post the distance so that they will see. So initially,
I don't even see them.
So initially, how many passengers do you load? Is it 16?
16 passengers.
16 passengers. Okay. How many remain here?
I don't know now.
Okay, you are inside the motor. You see all those children? They are inside the car.
Kogi East, we are in big mess. Kidnapper Day Road. Kidnapper Day Road. Along with you. So I do our messed up. When I do cross no. Kidnapper.
That was rushed into the victim.
I don't know, a lot of you may think the driver's nonchalant attitude makes him a suspect. But it could be trauma. It could still be shaking. And somebody is putting a camera on his face, asking him questions. So he may not actually really be in that frame of, like, he didn't want to get angry to show it to him. And at the same time, disinterested. So I don't want us to kind of like jump into conclusion, but people were taken. Yeah, people were kidnapped, taken until the driver, pushed the bus, or should I say, drove the bus to the spot you found it there, right? That wasn't the spot where they were kidnapped. It was probably like the spots he was able to like drive to after, Now they have no idea. Similarly, in Zamfara, it was also reported that in Zamfara, just yesterday, the Fulani terrorists struck. Baba, they kidnapped about 11 people as well. Yeah. And for more than 11, it was like, they are currently looking for 9 police officers. Because I think that's how they kind of messed the figure up, okay? So the terrorists, they took 11 residents. And it is said that 4 were rescued. I don't even understand the word rescue anymore. Because it is only in Nigeria that the Nigerian security agents will tell you that they rescue people. But they didn't make any arrest. Like, how do you rescue them then from their captors? Did you just go in there and just say something like that? I don't know. Like, just told the captives that hey, because how do you rescue people from their captors and the captors are not dead or arrested? Only in Nigeria. Sorry, I don't know if something got into my eye. So they said they rescued 4, meaning 7 residents, civilian missing, and then 9 soldiers. They wouldn't even tell us their names. They won't even admit that they have taken their soldiers. Currently in Zamfara, when they are already pushing the story that they are in peace talk with Bello Turiji. Have you read about that? They are in peace talk with Bello Turiji, that notorious Fulani terrorist. Yeah. That Bello Turiji is now saying he's not the one who took soldiers, he's not the one who took villagers, that they just want to use that to destroy the peace deal he's currently having with the government. How could you give terrorists? How? Like, who in their right minds will actually say we are giving terrorists deal? It's only in that contraption. So now 9 soldiers are missing. And possibly they are going to actually see their corpses in the next couple of days. We have seen that before. You know. And yeah, talking about refugees, we've been talking about the refugees, should I say the internally displaced Nigerians done by the Fulani terrorists, the Boko Haram terrorists, Lakurawa, and other terrorists across Nigeria. But Benue State is one state that has recorded this man. So yesterday, their governor decided to honor one of the Super Falcons players with 50 million naira. Odega, what's that lady's name? So, and that has got people talking like, Sifnubu has already given them 100,000. Say you guys, people were talking that. Benue, when did Alia make any form of a commitment up to 50 million naira to the IDP people in Benue State, the internally displaced people who got displaced in their own state from their own different communities in their own state by the terrorists are getting so, like abandoned, so to say. When was the last time their governor went there and said, okay, but we're making a commitment of 50 million to, so that got people talking. And this was the announcement that got them talking. So the player will get 50 million naira, and she will also get a 3-bedroom flat given to her by her state governor. Just like some of them have been given stuff by their own state governors as well, right? But this one got people talking. Director Scott.
Shining example of what to allow them, guide them, and they are being coached. Tomorrow we shall all go to the national and come back to the state here to celebrate them for the state. Want all of us to encourage our young ladies to do sports. Sports happens to be in the DNA of Benue State. And I mean every word of that. Granted that our home team, the Louis Football Club, is somewhat down, but I continue. With a thank you of the sum of 10 million. Name a very big street in the town here after give you, in the heartland of Makurdi City, a 3-bedroom villa. God bless my entire Benue State. Shining example of what to allow them, guide them, and
Alia, the Benue governor. So, Mo Oliver, have you heard? Yeah, that Pastor Adeboye of Redeem is going to die on a Sunday after, the church service. This is not our business, so we just want to leave it in the diary, just for future reference. I'm not asking you to begin to question our God here, okay? Oh, quite interesting. Okay, so he told his church today that one day he's going to come to church. He's going to hold his service, and that will be his last. Because after that, he's going to die. But he's not specific. Just give people that, okay. So every Sunday now, everybody will need to be checking on Babaji. Here you get everybody. Say, am I going to hear from Babaji? I say, no. The last time I heard from him was 2 weeks ago. Say, okay. I'll ask another person.
If you are sick and you will pray the way I'm going to ask you to pray, you will get your healing back tonight. If you are healthy and you pray the way I'm going to ask you to pray, you may never be sick again. I know people who have asked, if you are never sick again, how are you going to die? Who told you you have to be sick to die? When your day comes, you just sleep and go. I'm sure I've told you how I will go, if the Lord tarries. Go to church. It's going to be on Sunday. I can tell you that. So how do you know? Leave that out of the question. I will go to church, have a wonderful service, come back home, eat pounded yam, and go. Let me hear somebody say loud and clear, I will never be sick again. You won't need a car to travel. You won't need an aeroplane to travel. You will just say, I want to go to London. And you'll be in London. Whether you believe it or not, the time is coming when you won't need a car to travel. You won't need an aeroplane to travel. You will just say, I want to go to London. And you'll be in London. Whether you believe it or not.
Did I hear you? Amen. Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. But that's kind of like, like dubious, like it's deceitful. Like somebody will say, oh, the time is coming, you go to London and you won't need a car, you won't need a plane. Whether you believe it or not. Now, if you do not go to London and go to America without the plane, they will say it's because you don't have belief. So person no fit win them. You know